Hi, my name is Roslyn Andrews, and I am a member at Heritage Church. So on May 20th, 2017, I was blessed with an angel named Taylin Leanna Kirsch. Taylin was brought into this world with a numerous of issues. When she first arrived, she had to be revived, and I only got to hold her for about 3 seconds, and she was instantly taken to the NICU, where she stayed for about a month and a half. And come to find out, she had a developmental issues. She had a duplication and a deletion of chromosomes. She had chronic lung disease, and just a number of things going on. She did eventually come home on July the 9th of 2017, where she stayed home for 2 weeks. And after those 2 weeks, she was airlifted to Children's on July 24th of 2017, where she would stay there until March the 9th of 2018. She was airlifted due to lung distress. She had to be on a ventilator. I was immediately told that she may not make it, and so she ended up being ventilated, and she ended up having more things going on with her. She ended up getting what you call NIC, which babies that are 3 to 4 days old get. And she was 4 months when she got it. I was told that she may not make it overnight. They had to do a procedure on Taylin, which they could not take her to the OR room. They had to do the surgery in her PICU room. And so they had to cut open her stomach, and she had to be bagged, but she did make it. And so that was a huge praise moment. After that, she started to do a little better. She ended up having to get a colostomy bag. Eventually she came off the ventilator, and then she was back on the ventilator. So it was up and down. She had to have a numerous procedures where she would have to get a PICC line because her veins and arteries were just not good. She had to have a feeding tube, as well as she had to just have like 24-hour care. Because she was just, going through it that bad. But through it all, I will say that the Lord was with her, and she was just a testimony. And she just, through her little life, gave me strength, and to see how the Lord really works in mighty ways. I just never knew that I would go through anything like that. You see things like this on television and on movies, and you hear other people's stories, but I never thought that I would go through this and have a child pass away. Through that experience, I met so many different people around Arkansas. I became good friends with nurses and doctors that really had a true love for Taylin and myself. And the week that she passed, which was very, it was just like a miracle. It's just like something each day. The week of March 1st, something happened each day. She got christened. She oh Lord, I cannot even remember, sorry. We got her birth certificate, which that was a process. And just a number of people came to express their feelings about Taylin. And on March the 9th, she passed away on my shoulder in her hospital room, room 15. And it's a day that I will never forget. While Cinderella was playing, we watched that every single day. There was not a day that we did not watch Cinderella. And before she passed, I said, Lord, I give her back to you. And she passed on my shoulder. And that is just something that I will never forget. And just thinking about it now, I don't know, it just, I'm filled with joy, but also with a void, because I don't have her running around the house like I would want to. And so that's just a part that just kind of upsets me, but I know where she is, and I know that there was a purpose for her not being here, and I will not question God about that, because he has the final say. So I'm just very thankful to have been blessed with her, and I'm thankful for my children's grandparents for taking care of them while I was away to be with her. And so I'm just very thankful. And now this time in my life has just been very hard. The last few years, I've done things that have not been pleasing unto the Lord, just in different decisions that I've made. And sometimes when we do those things, that, it affects our children. And right now I just want to surrender all to him, because he knows what's best for me, and he knows what's best for my children. And I'm very thankful for Heritage, for just being that source for my children and I. I'm just so thankful. Everyone here has been such a blessing. Pastor West, Miss Allison, their love that they have for everyone here, it just does not go unnoticed. The Spirit of the Lord is truly here. And I have been blessed this season in Bible study with Pastor Brian. It's just been so amazing when we come and hear the different songs that are sung. That it just speaks to me spiritually. I grew up in Methodist, the old hymns and all that, but Heritage has truly just been a blessing to my children and I'm very appreciative of it. So there's a scripture in Psalm 34, it's 34 verse 8, that says, taste and see that the Lord is good. And I truly believe that is what he wants me to see, is just take that leap, that step forward to see that he is who he says he is. He's not a lie, and that he will take care of my children and I. And I truly believe that. And there's so many times where I fall short. There's a song by Hezekiah Walker, and I believe it's called Calling My Name. How many times do I go against your will? Then you forgive me, but yet and still I turn around and do the things I shouldn't do. But he's always there and draws us back, and he forgives us. And so that's just one scripture that just really touches me. Taste and see that the Lord is good. Psalms 34:8.